Hmm? What we discussed yesterday. Yesterday we discussed about sequence and not null and unique constraints, right? Hello, hello. Am I audible or not?
Audible, sir.
Then at least one person should respond, right? Yeah. What we discussed yesterday, we discussed about the sequences and not null constraint along with not null unique and along with the check constraint. Okay. Can anybody tell me what is a check constraint? Hmm? What is not null? What is unique? What is check constraint? What is sequence? Yesterday only we discussed it. It is not the we have not discussed it long back. Yesterday only discussed it. Guys, you have to talk, otherwise you won't get anything. Why sequences will use? Can anybody tell me? I have shared my screen. At least by seeing this one, you should answer. Why sequences will use? To generate the sequence numbers, right? Sequential numbers. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Means we need to pass the minimum value, maximum value if required. We need to give the starting point from where we need to start. We need to pass the increment value, whether we need to pass it should increment with 1 or 2 or whatever it may be, that we need to give. Okay, by using increment keyword. And if it is required in cache memory, that we can make the cache. Okay, if required we can use the cycle keyword as well. Means it will regenerate that one. It will loop once the maximum number is reached. Again it will start with the given start number. Okay, like way that sequences will work. For accessing sequences, what will be the functions? That is pseudo columns, right? We have to use one is cur value and next value. Okay, what is cur value? Can anybody tell me? Hmm? What is cur value? Current value of the sequence. Okay. Well, next well. What next well will give? It will return the next sequence value. Okay. This is the two functions we have to use, two pseudo columns we have to use to access the sequences. These columns will use in the to generate the numbers or to insert the records for the primary key and all. Or if we have primary unique keys, in that case we'll use the cur value and next value. Okay, by creating the sequence. Normally we'll use same way. Okay. Next, we talked about yesterday about constraint. What is constraint? That general meaning itself. it is a some rule. We have to follow that one. Otherwise, it won't allow. Okay, it's a some restriction. Constraint means some restriction. English meaning is so that it is used to prevent the invalid data entry into tables. Okay, if you are inserting invalid data, that we can avoid by creating the constraint on the table or columns. Okay, for if we want to specify that one as for the columns, we need to specify in the column level. If we want to specify in the table level means uh, we have to give in the table level. Okay, that for that just need to specify all the columns. Table level means after that we have to specify the constraint type along with the whatever columns you require, that you have to mention. Okay, next column level constraint means for whatever column for you required constraint, there you can mention the constraint type. Okay, we are having not null constraint, unique key constraint, primary key and foreign key and check. Not null, unique, and check. Both are for invalid entry restrictions. Okay. Primary key and foreign key both are used for the to generate the relation in between two tables, or if we have let's consider Amazon table, Amazon digital website is there, right? For that maybe they are using different tables. Okay, but everything is connected with some column. Okay, even we checked yesterday, a day before yesterday, right? For the joins and all. Okay, what is that base table is order. Okay, and also we are having one customer table, we are having one address table, we are having some transaction details table. Okay, in somewhere we are having product details. Okay, means there will be some seller, there will be some under seller, we are having so many number of products and their prices in separate table, but everything uh, in one table we are not saving any everything. We are picking the data from different tables for the generating the invoices and all, right? That we did or not in the joins. Okay, we have discussed product and uh, product orders and address table and customer details, right? So what is that meaning? So we have some relations among the tables. Okay, we build that one. Actually, what we are using common columns for the customer table and order table. Customer ID will be the customer ID will be the join column, right? One second, guys. I will send the link. So what does mean? We are building some relations. After that, we are using the tables. If without customer details, we cannot place the order. Without product details, we cannot order the details. We cannot order anything. Okay, like that we are giving restrictions. We have some relations already. That's why it is allowing. Otherwise, it won't allow, right? So prerequisites, whatever is required to make the order, that should be there in the all the tables like product and customer address. See, if anything is missing, we cannot place the order. How they restricted based on the by using their relationship. Amazon also will use this one only, but for processing and all they will use big data. But transactional, individual table, individual columns, everything they will use Oracle side only. Okay, that is constraints. Not null. What it will do? Can anybody tell me? If we are specifying specific column is a not null means what does mean? I am creating the table. The student number is not null. What does mean? I cannot. You should not enter
not
the
allowing
null
what does
values to the student number, right? Correct or not? and it will accept duplicate values also, but we should not pass the null value for the specific column. Okay, if we are passing, we'll get the error. Oracle 1400 cannot insert null into table. If you want to specify that not null for constraint name means, you can specify the keyword called constraint and that name. After that, you can mention that not null. Backend it will store in the DBA constraints or user constraint table. We can get the constraint details. If you want to get all the constraints for specific table means, just you go and search the DBA constraint table. Okay, by using that table name. Okay. Next, what unique will do? What is that meaning of unique?
Not repeated values.
Yes, correct. Yes, we should not allow duplicate. System should not allow duplicates. Still, it can allow the null values. Okay, we cannot pass the duplicate values to particular column. Okay, if see, this is very important. Internally what will happen by default, b tree will create. B tree means, I will tell you, actually this will be index. Okay, b tree index, I will tell you with example. Yesterday I have not told this one. Today I will discuss this one. Okay, we will need to discuss primary key. B tree I will explain. Means it won't allow duplicates. If we are violating that one means, we will get the unique constraint violation error will get. Okay, this point I will explain. It will accept null values. Next, primary key. Okay, yesterday we discussed check constraint, right? Yeah, what is check constraint? Can anybody tell me?
Restricting.
Yeah, if you want to restrict specific values to the particular column. Okay,
Yes.
whether you have to specify the column data type, or you have to specify the uppercase or lowercase, or if you want to specify the particular limit, range, everything we can, DDL itself we can define. Okay, if you are, okay, for that we have to use the check constraint. This will be there in all the places. We will use the check constraint. Okay, most of the places in real time also, especially in the financial things. Okay, for each and every constraint, one error will be there that you should remember. Okay, see, now onwards, error number also you can note it down, because it will be the important. Okay, sometimes we'll get the questions on error numbers. What is the, not for all the error numbers, for few numbers. Okay, few are important. Okay, next, today we'll start relationship keys. Okay, what is relationship, how it would build. I think already we discussed that what is relation, how it will work, everything. But that relationships will create based on the these two keys only, primary key and foreign key. Primary key means it defined as a unique key and not null. Okay, if you are specifying particular column as the primary key, okay, then that we can say these two combination is there, right? These two, for these two fields we cannot insert null values, or we cannot insert this combination. What, we cannot pass the duplicate values. Okay, primary key means this is table level. We can say this is composite primary key. Okay, if you are specifying more than one column, then it's a composite primary key. Okay, if you want to specify and say if you want to define as a single column, that directly you can, after the column you can specify that primary key. Okay, if you want to give the primary key name means, you can constraint name. Okay, constraint keyword you can give pk underscore some your name, identification purpose, and you can specify the primary key. Okay, what it will do, it won't allow duplicates to the s number and it will all the times it should not means it will check the null values all the times. If we are inserting null values means you will get same error only. You cannot insert null values. Okay, that what we got that error, same error will get. If you are entering duplicate values for the primary key, you will get unique constraint violation. Okay, like that we'll get the error. Let's see how we can define that one. I told right, we can define at both the levels, table level and column level. Okay, for anyway this is in internally we are having the unique constraint, so by default it will create the binary tree that we'll discuss now. Okay, first we'll create the table. Ooh, wait 1 minute. It is stuck. 1 minute. Okay, meantime we'll discuss what is b tree. See, if you are inserting the you have created one table. Okay, okay, you have created one table. Create table. Table name is student. Okay, and here you will specify the s number. It is number, I can say this is primary key or unique constraint. Okay, s name is some varchar 2. Okay, varchar 2 of some value. Okay, now what will happen, by default it will create separate table internally. Okay, it is not allowing to query, it will allow the query, but it is internally oracle will maintain. Okay, what it will take now, actually index table will create. Okay, what is index, everything that will explain later. That is for performance tuning perspective, means to query means early. If you want means performance wise good means we need to create the this indexes and all that we'll discuss later. Okay, first it will create the binary tree. First, whatever you are passing, that will consider as a root. Okay, like this it will create the root node. What is tree? It will be having some nodes, right? Okay, root node it will take. Okay, next let's assume here first record you have inserted the value as student number 1. Okay, so a single value is there, so that we can say root node. Now you can insert the 2. Okay, what it will return, 2 is again it will check with the one value. What it will make, it is more than this one, so you can create it will replace as a root node and it is a child node. Okay, means it is a two value is less than one. Okay, let's assume you have entered some 100 values. Okay, 1 2 3 4 like that, 100 records you have inserted. So in that it will replace the 51, right? 51 will take as a root node. Okay, if it is next value is less than 1, it will left side it will add that node. If it is more than after 50, whatever we are getting the values, that will add in right side. Okay, like that it will compare the values. Okay, here some check will be there. Here all the times the inserted value will check. Okay, if value is less than, it will go to left side. If value is less than specific limit, we can say it will specify specific limit defined by the oracle itself. Okay, based upon the number of rows whatever we are inserting. Actually, when it will generate everything while committing only, right? If we are doing any everything in buffer means it won't create any binary tree and all. Okay, so while committing time, what it will happen? It will take the whatever values you have inserted in that middle value of that key. That will consider as a root node. If it is less than that means it will add to the left side. If it is a more than that middle value, it will add to the right side. Okay, here again let's assume here 60 is there, it is more than 50, that's why this node will add right side. Now you are inserting the 52, what it will return? Okay, see here 60 is there. What happened? Yes. Okay, 60 is there. 51 is less than 60. That's why here it will add to 51 left side. If it is value is more than 51, okay, again it will add the after from 61 to 70, like that it will define. Again here let's assume 50 or 55 is adding new row. Okay, that time will what happen? See 61 is starting from here, right? 60 is less than this one, so it comes to here and it will add this node will become 55 middle value, that one only, right? Now 51 value will be moved to the next step. Okay, 51 is moved to this step and 56 will be for this one, it will be the right side. Okay, means sequentially by taking the middle values of that one, all the times b tree will refresh while inserting the data into primary key or unique key. So what is the use of this one means, see whenever you are searching, okay, where student number equal to 50, student number equal to 80, so what it will check first? First it is the root is 50, so it won't consider left side means our searching student number is 80, right? So it is not less than 50, so these records will not search, this data cannot consider. Okay, whatever we are having right side, only those values will consider and here it will check. So again after 50 we are having next node is 60, right? So again it will check. So our student number 80 is more than 60, so it will check right side only. Whatever we are having left side to the 50, that won't consider while searching. So only it will search the 61 to next. Again here it will be 70 is there. So again from below 70 whatever is there, that won't consider, only 80. So our searching things will become reduced. Okay, scope will be reduced. That's way means internally searching mechanism will be built on index. Okay, for that we are by default b tree will create. Okay, this we can say b tree. B tree means binary tree. Okay, by what is binary? Two, right? Two nodes, two tier. Okay, for the one root node we should consider two nodes, then it is called binary tree. Okay, by default binary tree will create for the primary key and unique key. Okay, you understood or not? What is b tree? If you are inserting the 100 records, middle value of the key value, it will consider as a root node and it will search the whether it is a left side, means if it is less than means it left side node will create. If it is more than that middle value, root node value, it will insert the right side. Okay, you are getting or not? Please respond. This is very important, this topic. Definitely question will be there. And what is b tree, how data can search by oracle, how fast, what is the internal mechanism, everything will be there. Everything will ask. If you are clear this topic, then he will satisfy. You are understanding, right? What is b tree? Okay, for primary keys by default it will create the b tree index. It won't allow duplicates and it should not allow null values also. Next, the already I told, right? While inserting the data, if anything is missing, anything is violating, it will return the particular error. This is the primary key. Next, if you consider, one second, sorry, SQL developer. Okay. Foreign key. Foreign means what here? Can anybody tell me? Outside the country means other than, in Oracle word, other than current object. Okay, but need to check from where it is establishing. Okay, for that we need to use the reference. Foreign key means, foreign means other than our country. Foreign country means not our own country. Whatever we are considering other country, that we can say foreign country. Correct or not? Foreign means not only US. Okay, we can consider any country other than our mother country, other than your own country. Whatever we are having, we can whatever country we can say foreign country. Okay, for that references, where you are from. Okay, means what is your mother country, what is your nationality. So that means that is your own, means where you are referring, from where you are, that thing comes under references key. Okay, means for building the relation we can say integration. Correct or not? Just meaning I am telling. Now I am not explaining anything. Foreign in Oracle word, foreign key will use the establishing the relationship between the tables. Establishing a relation, how we can establish? We need to reference some table, right? Then only it will be relation. If we are not referring some other object, means we cannot say this is the we are having relation. Okay, that we need to define with the references keyword. Okay, that key is called foreign key for referring the key value. Okay, these two are keywords which are used to build the relationship. Okay, relation key will place the will be the key role. Parent table primary key will be references to the child records. Okay, let's consider this one. We discussed Amazon website, right? Amazon table. Okay, this is order tables. Okay, here I am having columns. What are all the columns? Order ID. Okay, next I am having customer ID. Next, address ID. I told, right, address will be stored in separate table. Maybe we'll have n number of addresses, but in other address table we can consider only one. Okay. Next, what will be the product details, right? Product ID. In product details only we are having the price of the particular product. Okay. So is it what are all the possibilities? Transaction amount, total transaction amount, right? Transaction amount. How your payment method also. Okay, here payment method we can save in different table. Payment method ID. Okay, payment method ID. Okay, we are considering this one. This is finally transaction amount from the particular order. Okay, like this order table will be there. Okay, now let's consider this is customer table. Okay, what will be the possible columns? Can anybody tell me? Hmm?
Customer ID,
Yes, customer ID,
customer name,
customer name. Okay, Location means address, right?
Yes.
Address. Okay. Here he has two addresses. Okay. So we can say address ID 1 and address ID 2. Again, under address we are having multiple columns, right? Door number, street number, and mandal, taluka, and district. Everything will be there. That are all separate columns again. Correct or not? Next, what will be the possibilities apart from this?
Product name,
That,
which is what is purchased.
yeah, that is separate table, right? Product table. In product tables, what are the possible columns? Product
Product
ID,
name,
product ID, and product name. Okay. Next, price of the product. Okay. If we are having discount, discount will be there. Discount will vary from product to product, right? Okay. Here, total discount amount. Okay. Like that we can consider. Next, address table. Can anybody tell me what is the possibility columns? Here we are having type of the address.
office name,
Okay. Type of address. Sorry, instead of address IDs, you can mention type of address. ADDR. Okay. Type of address and address ID. Each and every ID we are having address ID. This is the unique column. Type of address and address ID. Okay, under address ID we are having the address. Okay, address details means I can say door number, everything will comes under this one. I am considering only one field for that. We can give if required 4 5 columns also. Okay. Next, this is the possible type of address and address ID, and we have to specify the customer ID also, right? Customer ID, or no matter if you are in the using or not, directly we'll take this one. Okay, here itself. Next, what is the possibility of other tables? I am having order address, product, customer. Okay, we'll start from here. Okay, now I want customer details. Okay, I want to generate the invoice for one order. Okay, I have ordered 10 items. For that, need to generate the invoice. In invoice, what will come? Customer ID will come, customer name will come, order ID will come, number of items you purchased will come, each product value will come, and discount, we have the discount will come, and for each product. Okay, let's assume we are ordered pens 5. Okay, 5 pens means 5 into 5. Okay, if consider 5 rupees as a each pen price, then it will come 25. So that the column will come, and where it needs to ship. Okay, here it will come, type of address means whether it is a billing or shipping. Okay, that will come, and address id we won't get, but we will get the address details. These are the possible values for the uh, invoice. Correct, right? Address id, shipping id, these things, customer name, these things comes one time, and product details along with the price, discount details, and transaction amount. Okay, everything will comes in loop. Okay, finally we'll get the total transaction amount. That's what the invoice, right? That are all the invoice details, right? Correct or not? No, right? Invoice means you are having same details, right? See, ma- bill address, shipping address, date, invoice number. Again, the invoice number means order number. Okay, customer number, from who is seller, who is okay. That details again it will be there in this one. Okay, customer details will be there. Description means here product name will come. Okay, maybe product id will not display here. Product name will come, how much quantity you are purchasing each item. Okay, unit price, that is there. So total amount, quantity into unit price. If we have discount means discount will add here, and finally total will add. So here subtotal how much it will come, and discount total it will reduce. Total discount reduce means this discount column sum will come here. Total price will come here. Total price of the quantity will come here, subtotal. Finally, in that again will add the tax columns. Okay, finally you will get the what, transaction amount. Okay, like this. So here under this one how many tables are included, this many number of tables included. Okay, maybe we'll add tax. Okay, if the Amazon is exist more number of countries, so it will vary from one country to one country, tax and all. So they will maintain one separate table. Okay, to fetch the tax details and all. Okay, based like this. See, if we have the relation, then only we can able to generate that type of reports. So what it will do, we need to reference. If I want to fetch the order details and customer details means we are having order tables only here. Okay, we cannot store each and line, each and every line, customer id and customer name. Are we are generating here? No, right? Only one time. So based upon the customer id, I will get the customer name, address id, and address details, everything. So here this table should refer customer table. Okay, for fetching the address details, I should refer this address table, type of address and address id. And product id also, product, for product id only I'm having the having in order table. So I should refer this product id into this table. The Then only I can able to get the product name, price, discount, everything will comes. Okay, even transaction amount, this is individual, here it will come, everything it will calculate here only in the invoice table. Okay, so like that we need to build the relationship. Now you understood, right? What is references, what is the ids means primary keys. You are getting or not, guys? This is mandatory, you should answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll create one sample tables. We'll build the relationship. 1 minute, guys. If we consider employee and dpt tables, here what is the parent table in this Amazon table? Can anybody guess what is the primary table?
Orders.
No, not the orders. Primary table would be customer. This is the master table. Okay, here we are storing the upper level. Okay, for one customer can order multiple times, correct or not? But details will be stored in only one table, customer details. Orders can be number of orders. Okay, today you have ordered. Again tomorrow you are ordering. Again day after tomorrow you are ordering. Means this will be huge table. That's okay. But
Customer.
master table would be customer details. Okay.
Yes.
Again for one customer we are having multiple addresses. So for this one also master table will be customer. And also for order table, product table also master table. Not only customer, we don't have any relationship between customer table and product table, but still it is the master table to the order. These both tables are master tables to the order table. This complete product details will store in only separately, right? Only product id is using. So means it will be one time, but orders will be multiple times. Okay,
If we want to refer that price means just it will go and refer the product. It cannot change multiple times, right? It can change number of means number of items purchasing. Okay, everything it will be changing in the orders table. This is the child table. If we want to insert the records, we should have the records in the parent table, customer table, and product table, and address table, because these three are parent table. Correct or not? If you don't have the customer details, how you can place the order? Correct or not? Yeah, so customer is the parent table. And also, if you want to order means you should have the product details, otherwise you cannot order. So what is the master table here? Product is the master table. If you want to deliver the products, first what you should have, you whether you are ordering one item or two items doesn't matter, but you should have the shipping address. Okay, so this is the parent table for this one. Again, for this one customer will be the parent table, this will be the child table. Okay, this is what references will means. Here foreign key means what here? It is referring customer table, right? Customer table will be the foreign key. Okay, that referring the customer table, that keyword we have to use. Customer references, customer of, customer id is the, it is referring this table like that. We need to refer that one. Let's create this thing. Okay, just I'm considering create t1 t2 t3. Okay, first I have created one master table. Okay, this is individual. Okay, table t1 does not exist. No matter. So this is individual. See, even though you are ordering that, you are not ordering anything, still your details will save in the database, right? If you go and create the Amazon account, automatically with your details account will be created. Okay, what is that meaning? Customer id will generate for that, and your details will save here. Maybe you are not entering, you are not entered address details, or you are not ordered anything, but still your details will save. Okay, it means that, what does mean? It is independent. Okay, customer table will be independent. Just now I have created. Okay, here I am considering that primary key. See, anybody having duplicate customer IDs, for each and every customer, we are having single primary key, a single value. It cannot be duplicate and it should not be null. Okay, that is independent. Now I will create one more table. Let's consider this one is order table. Okay, or address table means I am referring the T1 table. Okay, if the records is exist, then only I can able to enter here. Okay, for that I need, for references I need to mention the table, either you can refer the table or you can refer the column. Okay, these two tables you will create. If you want to specify the column as a reference, then you can create the with column. Okay, this is the foreign references keyword, just for relationship building. Okay, next we'll see, we'll discuss foreign key. Okay, if we consider EMP and DPT tables, what is the parent table? Can anybody guess? Hmm? No, not the EMP table. DEPT will be the parent table. without having any department number you cannot see. If you don't have department, if you don't have scope of the work, okay, which department you want to work, okay, then you cannot recruit any employees, right? If you have work, then only you can recruit the employees, correct or not, in general way. So what is that meaning? So first we should exist some department. First we should have some uh, idea to do business and all. Okay, so that we can consider what parent table. Okay, so here department will be the parent table. This department number should exist here. Okay, for that first we have to create as the primary key as the department number. Okay, we don't have any duplicates in the DPT table, right? Select the star from DEPT. Do we have any duplicates in the department number? No duplicates. It's not the null. Okay. At department name location, it is separately it is saving. Okay. But these department IDs are referring in the employee table. This employee belongs to which department? Okay. That details will save in the employee table. Okay. Next, child table creation will be like this. Here, the primary key will be employee number. Again, employee number will not be duplicate. That we can say primary key. Constraint we can give primary key is employee number. Okay. Now, a department number only referring, right, for accessing the department details. So how we can give constraint name? If you want to give foreign key, you can give the constraint name along constraint keyword along with the constraint name. Okay, you have to specify the type of the constraint. Okay, here constraint type is foreign key. Okay, foreign key is department number. Again, the word references means from which table. Department number is foreign key, that's correct, but with which table, that we have to specify. Table specification will be department table. DPT1 will be the department table. Okay, in this way we have to specify the relation. Again, this department will be references. This is just for building the relation. Foreign key, again this department number will uh, means it should exist in the here, otherwise it won't allow here if you are using the foreign key and all. Okay, this is the keyword you have to remember as it is. Okay, you are getting or not? See, I won't create DPT table. DPT1, right? Yeah, I have not created department. I will create the EMP table. Let's see what will happen. We cannot create this one because we are referring the department table. So it should exist the department details. Okay, if I created the department details, I can refer the DPT table. Otherwise, I cannot refer and I cannot create the employee table. Okay, let's see how insertion will happen. Let's insert for employee table. Okay, I don't have records in the employee table and DPT table. Let's try to insert the MP10, right? Okay, we don't have. I will try to insert the records into EMP table. Okay, insert into MP10. Values I can give. Okay, here EMP number is primary key. I cannot insert null, so I should pass some value. Okay, I will pass one. And next, what is that? This one. Okay, I will consider my name. Okay, is e name. Okay, next, what is the next column? Job. My designation I can give some teammate. Okay, or developer. Okay, next column would be what? Manager. Manager I can give number, right? Okay. First, I can give myself as a head of the department for time being. Okay. So simply I can insert null. Next, hire date. I recruited on some date 2015. Sorry, date format will be 12. 12. Guess it will work. Otherwise, I will pass a to date. To make, I am passing the which format. I need to specify, right? Format. This is DDMMYYY. Okay. Next, what is the value next? Salary. Let's consider some. My salary is 6,000. Next, consider I am considering some 200 will be my commission. And next, I will try to insert my department as 10. Okay. Let's see. It is not allowing. Means getting integrity constraint violation. What does mean? Parent key is not found. Okay, means what? We have built the relation. If you don't have the department number, we cannot insert the record into department table. Okay, you are getting or not? Integrity violation. Guys, you should respond. I am trying to insert into employee table without entering the department details in DPT. If I'm trying to insert the details, it cannot insert because we have the relation with department table. Okay, so first I should insert the data into DEPT table, then I can able to insert. Okay, first I will insert the data. Insert into DEPT1. Okay, DEPT1 values. Again here department ID is not null. So primary key, right? So I should give some sequential values. 10. Next department name I can give some accounting. Okay. Next, I can give some location is some Bangalore. Okay. Next, okay, that much only records. Three columns only, right? Department number, location. Okay. Let's create this record. Okay. Data is inserted. Now I will try to insert the employee table with for the 10th department. Okay. Now data get inserted. Okay. Next, I don't have records for 20th department. Still, I will give 20th department. Okay, to some Venkat, I will give. Let's consider this. His manager is one. Okay, who did he joined on some 01/16. Okay, whatever things his salary is some 8,000, commission is some 700. He is manager. Okay, now I will he is 20th department I can say. Okay, let's try to insert this one. It's again it's showing in parent key not found means 20th department is not there in the department table, so I cannot insert the records into emp10 table. So first you should insert the data into DEPT table, then only you can able to insert the employee the child table. If you have parent keys, then only you can able to insert the failed records. You're getting or not? This is very important. Okay, I have inserted the 20th department details. Now it will allow to n number of records in the 20th department in employee table. Okay, so the salesman, okay, he is under cut. Again, he's in next year he joined some different month. Salary will be 400. Okay, you can. Yeah, let's consider he's also in same department. Now it will allow since 20 is there. That's why it is allowing. Okay, you are getting or not? My point. The relationship how it will be. If you have parent key, then only you can able to insert the child records. Otherwise, you cannot insert. That is the meaning of references foreign key. Okay, this is the relationship keys. Okay, references and foreign key both are keywords. We have to use the keywords to references. What it will do, we need to refer the table. Foreign key will be the what is the foreign means what is the key. Here references you can mention the table name or column name, doesn't matter, but you have to specify the one thing, the table. If you have the data in parent table, then it's fine. Whether you are mentioning the at least one column if exist means references will allow. If you mention foreign key means you should be enter that key value in parent table. Okay, this you understood, right? Foreign key and reference this one, guys. Again, you should
Yes,
ask.
sir.
Okay, because it's very important. 100% question will be there on primary key and foreign key. At least 2 3 questions they will ask. That's why I am explaining completely. Okay, what is the inside mechanism? I can say this one is a relationship. Two in 2 3 lines I can say that one, but still I am showing with the diagrams and everything. Why? Because it is mandatory for the developer now. Okay, to know what will be the mechanism under this one. That's why I'm explaining all the things. Okay. Next, you understood, right? MP and DPT. I have explained diagrammatically order table. So now you have to tell what is the primary key in the customer table. What are all the foreign keys? Now you have to tell. I have explained the business what it will be. I have shown EMP and DPT things. Now you have to explain what are all the foreign keys in the order table. What are all the columns in the what are all the primary keys in all the tables. Tell me. First, you can tell me customer and address. What is the primary key in the customer table? What is the key in address table? What is the foreign key in the address table? Which table I need to refer in the address table? If you want to create the tables, how you will create with relations?
Customer,
Hmm?
customer and address, sir.
Okay. First, what is the parent table? Customer is the parent table. Okay.
Yes.
Now let's first build the relationship between customer and address. Now tell me, I will create the create table name customer with the details customer ID, customer name. Okay, here address ID and address type. Okay, these are the columns. Here customer ID will be the
Primary.
primary key. Okay, customer table is clear. Next, address table. How we can define?
Customer ID foreign.
Yes, customer ID is the foreign key. We should refer the references keyword. Customer table will be the reference table. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So customer. Now, apart from that, what we have to give? Primary key in the address table.
Address types.
No, address ID will be
Address.
there. That will be the primary key. Okay. Next, again one more combination should be there. Which one? Don't think only primary key, foreign key. You need to think other constraint also. Type of address and address both are this combination should not be same, right? Only one row should insert. One shipping address, you can give that one. One uh, one billing address, right? Like that we have to give this combination. We can give, right? This
this should not be not null, this should not be not null. Anyway we are defining as address id is primary key, so it should not be not null and it should not be null, unique, should not be duplicate. Customer id would be references of customer table, correct or not? This is the foreign key, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, references will be customer table. Now let's see, first before creating the orders we should have product also, right? Because it is referring product, so before creating the order table we should have product table also. Now tell me, what is the columns, what will be the primary key, what will be the not null values, possible not null values, what will be the unique key.
Product ID not
Product ID is the primary key.
Yes, product id is the primary key, that's correct. Product name will be the not null. Okay, price and everything we have to give discount. Okay, let it be, you can give null values also for discount. If you don't have the discount on particular product, we cannot give. Okay, that in that way we can give the we can create the product table. Now we can come to orders table. How we can, what are all the possible columns, see, possible columns already there. Now what are all the, how we will build the relationship. As of now I told only one
Order ID is the
foreign
primary
key,
key.
right? EMP table, EMP and EPT, we are having only one foreign key. Now we should give two foreign keys, right? Product ID have to give, and along with the customer ID, correct or not?
yes, sir.
Okay. So here references would be references EMP of EMP, sorry, references of customer ID, references, and also mention the foreign key before that. Foreign key, cust ID, references, customer of customer ID. Okay. Again, references, product. Sorry. First, we need to specify the foreign key, right? So foreign key of product ID, references of product ID. Like that, we have to create the orders table. Tomorrow, I should, everybody should create the tables. I should get the DDLs from everybody. Okay, already I told complete DDL, but again you can try with data. Try to insert the data without inserting customer. What will be the error you are getting? Okay, I will ask tomorrow. Okay, for this questions on this topic. What values can insert? What cannot insert? What error you got? Okay, while creating the table and while inserting the records. Okay, you are clear, right? Today's class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tomorrow you should answer these things. Again, tomorrow also topic will be same, primary key and foreign key, and also we'll explain the how we can delete the records in the both the tables. Okay, that we'll discuss tomorrow. Shall we close the class? Okay, answer completed. చెప్పండి, క్లోజ్ చేద్దామా లేకపోతే ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? డౌట్స్ ఉంటే విల్ డిస్కస్, అదర్వైజ్ వీ కెన్ క్లోజ్ ద కాల్.
Close the call.
ఓకే, ఎస్కేల్. ఓకే, 2 minutes గ్యాప్. 8:20కి పిఎల్సి క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం. ఓకే guys, today's class is very important. 100% questions will be there. 100% you should be clear, otherwise very difficult. Okay. Okay, thank you. Recording stop just 2 minutes.